everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing Founders All Day IPA. Now, you guys are probably wondering why it took me so long to get around to reviewing this one. After all, it was one of the earlier session IPAs that are on the market. And the reason being is because a few months ago, Founders announced that they were going to be releasing this in 15 packs for the same price as the 12 packs. So I figured, you know what, I might as well wait for that to come out. After all, it'll be guaranteed fresh, and I'm getting 3 more beers for the same price. So, this just came out. The 15 pack cost me $18. That's right, guys, $18 for 15 craft beers. For those of you who say craft beer is too expensive, I'm sorry, but for a little over $1 a can, that's pretty damn cheap. You guys are crazy. That's all I gotta say. And this is super, super fresh. Today is the 29th of June. This was canned on the 19th of June. So, 10 days old. Does not get much better than that. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Yeah, that smells good. Wow. This has a ton of tropical and citrus fruits. I get a lot of grapefruit, a really nice kind of juicy orange peel right up front. I'm getting a little bit of tangerine, I'm getting some pineapple, some apricot. Wow, yeah, this is just really, really tropical fruity, very, very citrusy, very hoppy up front. I get a little bit of a malt sweetness, not much, so definitely all about the hops on this one. Kind of get a slight melon note as well, but damn, this smells really good. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Yeah. Just like in the aroma, the first thing I'm getting is this really nice, juicy, bittersweet grapefruit. Getting a really nice orange peel, a little bit of tangerine is there as well. And it's more of that apricot. I'm definitely getting a little bit more of a bigger melon character, I think, in the taste than I was in the aroma as well. But this is really good. It's very, very juicy as well, very citrusy. I get almost a slight kind of pine or grassy type of note on the back end. Yeah, it's a really, really subtle kind of piney grassiness on the back end, but it really helps to complement some of those bigger tropical and citrus fruits right up front. And damn, does this thing drink easy? I mean, yes, of course, it's under 5%, but still, I can see why they call it IPA. I could definitely have quite a few of these. It's got a nice kind of lighter body. It's actually a little bit, I would say it's a little bit thinner than something like Sunshine Daydream from Fatheads. I think this is a little bit thinner than this. It's actually, I think, a little bit thinner than the Stone Go-To IPA as well, but, you know, it is a light IPA, so it kind of makes sense. It's got a very crisp, clean type of mouthfeel, decent level of bitterness, not over the top, but enough to kind of, you know, make your palate super dry so that you want another sip. And I will say, now that I finally had a couple of session IPAs, I get what people were saying about the Stone Go-To being a little bit too intensely bitter. This one sits on a nice middle ground. It's not too bitter, but it's also not too, you know, soft and sweet either. It kind of has a nice middle ground. It's actually got a very nice balance, I think. Really, really easy to drink, too. Very refreshing. Yeah, this is really enjoyable. As far as the session IPAs I've had, I like this one better than the Go-To, but I still think Sunshine Daydream from Fatheads is a winner for me at this point. I mean, obviously, I'm sure I'll try many, many more at some point, but yeah, this is a great beer. I love the big tropical fruit notes. I love the nice citrus notes. It's even balanced out by a nice kind of bready, biscuity malt backbone on the back end. You know, it kind of helps balance this whole beer out. Very easy to drink. Great beer in the summertime because it's really hot here in Ohio right now, so something like this is super refreshing. Very nice. As far as a rating, guys, I'm going with an 8.9 out of 10. Again, a very enjoyable beer. I love the citrusy and tropical fruit notes. I like that there's just a little bit of a malt backbone, not too aggressive, but, you know, there's, you know, not zero malt either. I also like the fact that the bitterness level is kind of medium. It's not over the top, but it's not, you know, too light either. So, very nice beer. And my one complaint is it is a little bit thinner. Like I said, a little bit thinner than the other ones that I've tried. That being said, awesome beer. If you guys have not tried it, I highly suggest it. Now, as far as my musical recommendation, guys, I want you to check out a group by the name of War and their 1971 record, All Day Music. They're kind of this chill funk rock group. Awesome, awesome stuff. If you like 70s funk, I think you'll dig it. Alright guys, that does this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.